For many decades, dogs have been known as a man's best friend. They have always been there for humans and they have always been kind and loyal and so many other aspects that make them dogs. There are so many different breeds of dogs and they are all just as loving and loyal to their owners as another. But currently in the world today, there are dogs that are struggling and who are hurt and who are upset and everything because they are not getting adopted after they have been left, or if they've been in a litter and they just cannot find a forever home. And this has caused so many problems and overloaded animal shelters and just caused harm to the people and to the animals in these shelters because people aren't choosing to adopt dogs, they're choosing to go out and shop for purebred dogs. But when you adopt a dog, there are many different benefits. There are financial benefits. Adoption fees are significantly lower than breeding prices. They have always been lower than breeding prices because those animals are in need of a home, and if you welcome them into your home, it's not going to cost you as much in many different aspects. And when you buy a purebred dog, they can be up to thousands of dollars. And a animal that needs adoption is just as important as an animal that's a purebred. Many shelter dogs come vaccinated, microchipped, and spayed and neutered, which reduces initial veterinary costs. All the dogs in the shelter, a lot of them have already had the basic procedures when you first get an animal done. They have, because they've either had a home before or they have been brought into the shelter, and that's some of the practices that they do. But either way, they most of the time have those procedures already done, which reduces the cost significantly for you and your family, as y'all don't have to worry about that anymore. And supporting shelters helps fund their efforts to rescue and rehabilitate more animals. When you adopt a dog, you're freeing up a space for a new dog to go in. And these new dogs, they need homes just as much. And so you need space for every dog so everything has a chance to be adopted and everybody has a chance to be cared for. And so even fostering a dog will help rescue and rehabilitate more of the other dogs. Okay. Adopting a dog can also have positive impacts on people and animals. Adopted dogs are just as loving, loyal, and trainable as purebreds. A lot of people don't want adopted dogs because they think they're wild or reckless or something in that area, but that's not always true and most of the time not the case. A lot of times animals that are in shelters have had bad experiences or have been put through stuff, but that does not make them any less good dogs as purebreds just because they have come from a different place, and they are just as loyal to humans and they are just as deserving of having a good home. Having a pet has been proven to improve mental and physical health. These dogs it's always good for a human to have a companion beside them, whether it's a friend, a loved one, or a lot of people really enjoy having a dog next to them. It improves your physical health by getting you active, and it improves your mental health by just making you happier. Adoption reduces demand for unethical breeding practices and pet stores that prioritize profit over animal welfare. You don't want a dog to get put into a bad home or a bad situation ever, because this is harmful to the dog and it's harmful to everybody involved. And you don't want someone to prioritize the profit they're making over the animal. So when you adopt these dogs, it reduces that demand and it can make things a lot easier for everything. So, next time you consider bringing a furry friend into your life, visit a local shelter or rescue organization. By adopting, you're not just gaining a pet, you're becoming a hero to an animal in need. Rescue dogs may not have had the best start, but with your love and care, they can have a happy ending that they deserve. Thank you.